www.youtube.com/@thatcraygirl.
Zatorba. Ah. Bah.
Wisebot said. Have a check mark live online under the game Baldur's Gate 2, Shadows of them. The uptime begin.
Oh, swing bee. Oh, yes. Ah. Oh, swing bee. Zatorba. Ah. Bah. Ha. Oh, swing bee. Oh, yes. Ah. Oh, swing bee. Zatorba. Ah. Bah. Ha. Oh, swing bee. Oh, yes. Ah. Oh.
Howdy, y'all. So let me start again because I forgot I had this muted. I do that, unfortunately. Um, Welcome to my stream. We're going to be streaming Baldur's Gate and Evil Party. Okay. So if y'all don't have the stomach for it, then I have another stream in 4 hours. Please come back then. This is truly for mature audiences. And when they wrote this back in 1998, the mature audience was not what people think is mature nowadays. There are some brutal and gruesome descriptions in here, especially since we are playing with evil characters. So, make sure you can handle it. If you came to see an old woman fuck up an old game, you're in the right place. The other thing you need to make sure you can handle is shit, fuck, hell, damn. If you can handle listening to so-called curse words, then, it's okay. But do me a favor and don't complain about the curse words in the mature content. I think this should be marked as being for mature audiences only. And with that said, let's jump into our game. Let's go on up here. Let's see. I Also, I don't understand what's going on with my thing here. It should be reading to me. When someone comes in,
Wisebot. Welcome to my channel.
and that means in the very beginning it should be reading.
Welcome to my channel. Divine Edmund Dragon. Welcome
Elijah?
to my channel. Roosevelt. Welcome to my channel.
Elijah? I need your help with this, please, sweetie. For some reason, this is not reading the way it needs to. Or, just a second, there it is. Maybe it is, and I just... Okay. Alles klar. So let's see if it will read to me next time. I hope so. Oops, Quatsch. We just accidentally jumped in the first one. I was playing the first one this morning. That's why this one was selected. And I was enjoying it very much. So let's go back out here. Go to the second one. Tell it to stop importing. It just sits there and hangs on importing the Epic games, by the way. Okay, get this one turned down a little bit. Let's go into our multiplayer game. I still lay down for a nap, so I'm a little... By the way, we play on a single screen because the old games did not tether the mouse to the game even when you had it full screen. Okay, which is why I need my bot to read out when someone types in the chat. And here we go. And it's why I'm sitting to the side with although my camera's there. Okay. Seems oddly quiet. And I could use some feedback, please, on how loud the game is, especially with regard, in comparison to how loud I am. Lige, can you go do that for me, please? When you get done. Okay, we've already searched the cabin. Here's one thing. Now, while the content was a little bit too hard for us with regards to wiping out Mavis and his guild people, there is obviously another alternative. This content's going to be too hard for us too. I'm not sure what possessed me to come over here. It's not the brightest. It's not the brightest move. In my defense, I was probably tired. Okay, so we have Temple Ruins, which hangs together with this. That's going to be hard game content too. We can go ahead and let's go ahead and see about the trolls.
The time to slay the betrayer is upon us. We must be swift, else the shadow thieves mark us for death in Mavar's stead. This would be bad, understand?
Oh, bugger me. Okay, so he's bugging us about his quest. I didn't really realize that was like his quest, but there it is. That's how this goes. Okay. Oh, bugger me. Let's go back to the docks then. Hope we're not going to be too late. So what we're going to do then is we're going to go in the other way. If you recall, there was another entrance that we used to go see Edwin.
So they're not that much quieter than you.
What?
They're not that much quieter than you.
Okay, then I'm not surprised that the Twitch studio is wrong. I don't use the OBS because my camera freezes up and I have a lot of problems with it with these old games on the display. Elijah?
Yep.
Can you see the game, by the way?
Yes.
Okay, good. So let's go from here then. Maybe there will be less people for us to have to encounter.
You and the chat covered the party a little, but that's probably not so important.
I beg your pardon?
You and the chat covered the party a little, but that's not so important, I guess.
Okay. I just wanted it to be big enough for people to be able to see. Of course, the ordering is always ends up messed up here.
Yes.
It's probably the least of the fights we're going to have.
Here. What is my task?
To tell me what happened to all your potions would be a good start.
You wouldn't hurt the lady, would you? Yes, I do. Trust is for the dead. Did that.
On my honor.
We have this on insane mode as the name of the save indicated, which should actually only have to do with the amount of damage that they do, but it also, I mean, when you choose a mode, it tells you, oh, this is just, they're going to do more damage.
Go bother someone else.
Go bother someone else. Kill her.
What is my task?
I'm waiting. Yes.
I require assistance with my... On my honor. What do you require? A skull breaker!
Just ask. How long do you intend to crack your whip on my back?
Yeah, we did travel across the land pretty hardcore here. Who is this? Well, if you would fight, this would go more quickly.
Ultranen!
Yes?
If you're getting hit, that's your own problem. You're just standing there. I take them off I turn off the AI because, well, the AI sucks, let's be honest about it. And then you tell your people to do something and they don't do it. So okay, let's see. This is going to be a hard fight.
On my honor.
Okay. That was something I was amazed at this morning. I was playing the Baldur's Gate one, as I've said. Okay, now here's the real downside to, see? I think we actually did get the Thieves' Inventory, so that's okay. Okay. I think everyone knows this spell. We'll see, though. Now, we're obviously going to have to go and sleep and come back. We were traveling a long way and getting our butts used for a mop and a broom. So you're also a thief. Okay. Do something about her. A lot of it has to do with the stuff that we are carrying around. True. We need an ammo belt. In short, is what I'm saying. Saying what I'm not saying here. We need an ammo belt. And you really feel, if you go back and play the first one and then play this one, you really feel the difference. You do. The graphics are dated, obviously, on this game. However, it's okay. This, by the way, is not from my original discs. This is from GOG. When you buy this on GOG, they give you a license for both the enhanced edition and for the original edition. Ho, 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 ho. Bugger me. So what I did was I tried the enhanced edition. I didn't like it. What they did was, in essence, they just force modded the game. They put a bunch of content on there that I didn't even want. And, you know, they just really didn't care whether or not you wanted it. They just put it on there anyhow. So a lot of people were satisfied with it, which I think is great. I think that, you know, if you enjoy it that way, then that's your bag, then that's your bag. It just wasn't my bag, so. Somebody was saying inventory puzzle. Oh, something like that, yeah. But that bag of holding, it makes this game less of an inventory puzzle. It really does. So we can go outside here. Let's go over to the Sea Bounty Inn. She is the weakest one in the party. I hope we have time to sleep. Try to get them all going in the same direction. Oh, tea. So, and since we're playing insane mode, I'm going to get frustrated. That's just the way it is. But one of the reasons I like to play an evil party, by the way, is because our everyday lives do bring us frustration. And I don't know about y'all, but a lot of the new games, for me, a lot of the new games are also, bugger me, are also frustrating with all the bugs, you know? Oh, shut up, for fuck's sake. Oh, God. Not in the mood to listen to that neither. It sounds silly. Okay. Let's, like I said, we're not going to go in the front door necessarily. We're going to have to fight those guys eventually, but I'd like to kindly draw them out. There was 4 in this corner, 3 in this corner. And I think there was 5 more up in the top 2 corners. It was a little bit ridiculous. So. You must gather your party before venturing forth. I am the Flaming Fist! So when I was playing in this morning, that sound bite used to be going around, or the sound bit used to be going around the internet years ago. I am the flaming fist. Oh, and the fight downstairs with Mavis, we may have to set down a little bit too. And I'm not sure if we're getting extra
Said.
XP.
1 viewers. +1. Alarm clock 20M53S.
Oh, that's sad. Started out with 2, and that person just ditched pretty quickly, which was sad. Okay. Okay, yeah, no.
Yes?
Getting sick and tired of struggling with this one, to be honest with you. It's just getting stupid.
No mercy for those who oppose us!
What is my task?
So it doesn't matter what I do with her, what hand I put that stupid thing in, it always switches her to
On my honor. I'm ready.
offhand.
Be quick with it.
Jacques.
What do you require? Consider it done.
Yes, it is.
It makes it a lot easier, obviously.
Yes?
A little help here.
What do you need?
By shame we got to face to you.
What is my task?
Need to at least switch those 2 around so I can find them again.
A little help here. You require my counsel, yes? I can dance on the head of a pin as well.
Yes.
Where shall I display my skill and expertise? Fleet of foot and not
That's the
back.
guy who pops up and backstabs you.
Do my best.
Ustans are those and the dead.
Fear
I could. What is it now?
Well, what the hell are you doing over there? Ah! You know that impulse you get that just makes you want to slaughter someone?
Go bother someone else.
Oh,
Yes, yes, I see. A solid hit. What do you require?
If memories. Yoshimo is willing.
I am yours. I shall follow your strength.
I'm busy, okay? I'm busy.
Yeah, you're busy dying. Turn around and do something. Thank you.
Yes?
Thank you.
Have you nothing else to do but bother me?
Why don't you have a ranged weapon?
Here.
Why are you
Must be paid well for this.
best be paid well for this?
Shah guides my hand. Destiny awaits.
With big sharp pointy teeth.
Whatever you want.
There's like going to be a never-ending battle down here. But we need to get it done. Do we have to go into that front room is the next question. The battle downstairs with Mavar isn't going to be any prettier. And I'm tired of this stuff, of this battle here.
Yes.
So let's see what we could do. What are we missing?
Yes.
Okay, let's put those on tap.
Bagsy. Welcome to my channel.
Hi. I guess we can put that one on tap there. I'm wondering what happened to her. She had 2 of those. She opted for the fireball. A really bad choice. Fireball ends up not being as usable because of the radius, and you can't see how far it's going to go. And it's got a hell of a radius. It's ridiculous. So.
It shall be.
Let's see what we can do here. Can't save in the middle of a fight, so. Have to clear the house out too when we're done. It's going to be a pain in the rump roast. You cast your bless spell again. In the first one, by the way, that was if you cast it at a person, that person's no longer in that space. It casts it at the space where that person was. Okay? By the way, I really was expecting a lot more people for this stream. When I look at the past broadcast views, it was over 60 people, which is pretty interesting. It's not the world. I'm a small channel and I'm just getting started, so.
I'm ready, I think. I can dance on the head of a pin as well.
So why don't I summon a monster first? Actually, I think 2 of them can have a monster summoned.
Be quick with it. Best be paid well for this. What do you require? Consider it done.
Go bother someone else.
I think he is already working on that guy. I'm waiting for that assassin to turn up. That is him. So these are the things that I summoned. He's not long for this world. Okay.
What do you want?
Where in the devil are you at? Oh! Fighting someone that I did not see.
Okay, I'm busy.
A dangerous mistake. Next way. Yes. Aye, that be sounding right.
I want to use a fireball over there, but I can't because I will hit my own party even all the way over here. I will hit these people all the way over there, in case you people are wondering why I'm not using the fireball. That is how That is how incredibly huge the area of effect is.
What is my task? Yes.
Ustanza dost. Hmm. Very well. Oh, you want faster.
I require assistance. On my honor.
Imagine you're standing there fighting all those guys all by yourself.
I'll do as you wish. What do you need? I am skilled.
Who are you fighting? Okay.
Yes, master. What should I fetch now?
I like Edwin. Okay, Geschmackssache. And mine is obviously Total Verwirrt.
What do you very well? By my honor, you shall not see another day.
And later I'll split your gut open.
Oh, is that dear?
Okay.
Whatever you want.
Yes,
This
done.
should be fun. You wouldn't
What is
hurt
my
a
task?
lady, would you?
Okay, so now let's just
As you ask.
take a breath here. Let's take a beat. We'll clean up some carnage, save this, and then we can move downstairs. That was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. It's just the matter of these guys just popping up behind you and killing you instantly. And you know what? I'm going to start putting these in here because his container is full. Both of them. Getting a little tired of struggling with that. So. The other thing we could do is the things that she's already identified that. I don't know why she's carrying that around. Put those in there. Okay. Those were regular leather. They are of no interest to us whatsoever. Could be whoever came in earlier was looking for the pillars of eternity. I had, because of the number of past views that I had on my Baldur's Gate, I thought this might be of more interest at the moment. Especially with the release of Baldur's Gate 3, the final release looming. Just FYI, I'm not going to be buying it. I actually bought it before it was fully released. You have to fumble around in the options to find the edge scrolling. And the graphics were, in my opinion, not that great. I couldn't see where my people could go and where they couldn't go when I was starting out. And the battle system is pathetic. It was basically Pathfinder. It's basically playing Pathfinder in the Spelljammer world. They decided to adapt the Pathfinder battle system where you have this little archy thingy going wee or wee to your target. And whereas if you would move to your target and then attack, so like you move to your target, you have no problem moving to your target. And then you have to pick an attack. You have to pick to attack. You pick your attack, and you have no problem. But if you pick to move and attack, it tells you you can't do it in a single turn. That's one of the things. They've gone to this whole new fashionable style of, oh looky, mommy, I can move and then I can attack, or I can attack and then I can move. It's it's not Baldur's Gate anymore. It really just is not Baldur's Gate anymore. I get that these people want to think that they're modernizing it and doing something wonderful with it. I disagree with them entirely. I think that Baldur's Gate has a certain look and feel, and that the graphics still feel like this one, where you're never sure whether your party can go there or not. So we're, oh, there we go. But I don't see any real improvement in the game. The people were going, oh, but there are this many hours of cut screens and the voice acting and well, I can watch a movie. You know, you have to ask yourself, how much of it do you want to be? How much time do you want to spend just sitting there doing nothing, watching the game, as opposed to playing the game? It's just it's an individual decision, but I wasn't impressed with it. I got my money back because they're charging already $60. They're claiming they're going to charge $260 for the digital content.
Fine. Let the work look into it. Be quick, fine.
Yes. Oh, all right.
Just if you say so. I am no. I shall follow
Die
your
Stauen, and then they go in the other room, and that's not what we want.
Best be paid well for this.
No.
Have you for less.
Stay on top of them horribly for this. But anyhow, though, that was my assessment of the game and my feeling about it. And my feeling about it really was it just
my hand.
is not worth it to me. So. And when you go to uninstall it, it automatically opens the internet for you to explain yourself to them why you're uninstalling their game, by the way, which I think is extremely tacky. Because you can write a review. If you want to review it, you can write a review. I don't see why you should have to explain to them why you're uninstalling their game. And I just told them I think it's a piece of crap. I think the battle system is crap. They've gone to the Pathfinder battle system, and I don't think it's impressive.
Me, have you? I know. I still those loyal to me. They have warned me.
So let's see what we can do to take care of him. The problem that I have with all of these area of effect spells is that they have a broad range. Let's wait for them to come to us.
The foot and all that.
What is it now?
Fuck me.
Where shall I display my skill and expertise? Yoshimo is willing.
Go bother someone else.
Victory shall be ours. You know this.
My spell. I'm busy, okay? I'm busy.
What is my task? I await your word. If memory serves, you're right behind, right?
Have you nothing else to do but bother me?
Yes.
On my honor.
This is just not going to happen because this is just
No second chance.
takes too long for them to cast their spells.
What do you require?
This. Just ask.
Yes. What is it now?
And where the devil are you going?
Bark here. It is a decision I make.
Okay.
Go bother someone else.
He can't get any spell off if he just stands there with his thumb up his ass. not doing anything. That's just the reality of it.
Very well. Where's your chapel? Only if there be a good amount of coins.
We're going to have to do something about that one too. Where the hell is she going? Pardon my French, but where the fuck is she going to? There is nothing back there.
Dangerous mistake. What is my task?
Okay. It was only because we set it down. Otherwise, the results would have been much worse.
Next swing.
Okay, like I said, I know I'm not the greatest gamer in the world, but I've played this game so many times over the years on exactly this level. And this game, this fight is always about this hard. But some of them have been harder than what I expected, actually, which is really, just really strange. So,
Fat Viking Hobbit guy. Welcome to my channel.
welcome. You just jumped in right at that point. So thanks. Hope you came into the stream and not the chat. People think I'm crazy when I say that, but Twitch's excuse for telling me I don't have the people that I have in here is because some people are sitting in the chat and not in the stream. So appreciate it if y'all would please sit in the stream. Okay, so here's this portion of it here. I say let's go get our reward and then we can come back and take care of the rest of the people on that first floor. That was, blah. Ugh. By the way, if this is not the best time slot for people, then I may have to try to adjust my time slot again. Because I can't offer y'all a bunch of schnick-schnack, so a bunch of extras until I get affiliated, and I can't get affiliated until I have people sitting in my stream. That's just part of the requirements. And frankly, I'm starting to get depressed. I think that maybe people are just not interested in what I'm offering.
You must gather your party before venturing forth. You must gather your...
Okay, so...
Yes.
which is sort of surprising given the past views, the past broadcast views. Okay, so let's go turn in our task.
The tale of your deed has already reached my ear. Such things tend to. Well done, I say. Your reward is well earned.
I think you shall find the amount adequate. 10,500 gold is no small fortune, though I think you deserve a little more. From my personal armory, a sword. Take well and good care of it. You have served well, and I'm grateful. Go on your way with my blessing. Okay. Okay, at least she leveled up. That might help us. That alone might help us. Her thief skills. We're keeping her on, although we have another thief, and the reason for that will become abundantly clear with time. Okay, so there's that. Bugger me. We're going to have to do something with that inventory too. We're going to have to sell a bunch of the stuff. Okay. Let's blow this popsicle stand. We still have people on the first floor of that building, as I've said, to kill. If I recall recall correctly, when we go back, we will not be able to. We might be able to loot the items. I have it in my head that we will not be able to loot the items. I could be mistaken. Okay, so yeah, whatever. So. So. Not down there. And. Okay. And anyone watching this, if you like my content, please follow me. What I need more urgently is people sitting in the stream. But, oh, let's not pass that. Let's go to this. Oops. No, not there. Let's go down there. Let's rest, and then we'll come and see if we can't clean out the rest of that house and then set our difficulty level back up. Like I said, I don't imagine myself to be the greatest gamer in the world by any stretch of the imagination. But it's a sign of a poorly balanced game, actually, if I have to set it from insane level all the way down to the middle, you know, and then I can set it back up for the bulk of the fights. But then again, most games today are really piss poorly balanced, too, to be honest about it. So... It was cool to be playing Baldur's Gate 1 again this morning. You do paint a rather pretty picture, but I've heard some nasty stuff about what happens to those who join. Rumors and hearsay. I am here before you as the proverbial horse's mouth. You may take what I say at my word, and you will end like the others. See, there you go, threatening. Though I suppose my own guild has threatened no less. I just don't know. You know, you just haven't said it out loud yet. Perhaps, but wait, someone is listening to us. Get out of here before they see us. Go. We'll take care of these spies. You've got to be kidding me. We've got this on normal difficulty level, so this is going to be a no-brainer fight. It's nothing quite like having 8th level characters. I think they're 8th level characters sitting there hitting at people and hitting at people and hitting at people, and nobody's actually hitting. They're just hitting at. So, okay, let's put some of this in the bag. I don't know if you can imagine doing this without a bag of holding. It's really not a terribly pretty sight. As I said, his bags are full. Okay, we don't need the Schrott. That's going to be... Ooh, nice. That to her, to her, to her. Okay, then to him. It's not a problem. Go out and let's save. Okay. Boots of stealth.
What do you require?
See if we can take care of this plethora of people. Oh. Okay, since we took care of him downstairs, they didn't even show up. But our skeletons are unsummoned. Skeletons were still standing around there going, where'd everyone go? Where'd they go? I don't know. Where'd they go? I didn't exactly wait very long, did I? We always have to bring a little bit of patience with these old games. For some reason, the way they programmed them, it takes a while for them to find traps.
Yes?
So I don't think we cleaned up all the armor downstairs. We'll just go and have a look-see-poo. Then we'll go to Nalia's place. Does anyone else have an outstanding quest that we promised to help with? Oh. I have done. You have done it. The tyrant is dead. For once, a death in this hell is welcome. Please, will you release me? I have been imprisoned for 10 years. I will release you. That's not the kind of release I was talking about. Oh, you assholes. Seriously? That was bullshit. That was a crock of bullshit. That was just... I think actually... Watch. I think the autosave might have been... It doesn't matter. We didn't do that much anyhow. That was a crock of shit. I wanted to offer him release, just not the kind that he thought I was going to offer him. Sigh. Not all games are really very... This is reasonably well programmed for the fact that you can, at least you can play an evil party. There are some games where you are not even allowed to play an evil party, which just sucks. So at least you can play an evil party in this one, and large portions of it make it fun to play an evil party, but not all of it. So we know we've already done to who's a what's it downstairs. Let's go to the second floor then, and up to the floor where Edwin was. We haven't even looted that yet. Who else has a quest? Draconia does not. That was his. We've done his, and we will need to do his still. Don't know if has he told us about his quest yet? Does anyone remember? Okay, we did do all those. Excellent.
Nothing to it.
HBDES. Welcome to my channel.
Howdy y'all. Welcome. Okay, so we have also...
What do you need? Fleet of foot and all that.
I'm waiting. Very well.
That goes out the other side, if I'm recall correctly. Nope. On closer examination, you find that this is not a door at all, but a clever bit of painting and molding on the wall. So, false door. Used to get those a lot in the old games, you know. I haven't seen those as much in the modern games. Kind of miss them. So that's true D&D style stuff right there. So I know some of y'all miss me over the weekend when I'm off here completely However, I'm only off on Sundays, but I have to have a day off too. So, it's funny playing the first one where those potions of healing actually have a nice effect on you. And when you sleep, you don't heal up. You're not using your spells before you rest. So you can wake up in barely better shape than what you went to sleep in.
Yogatello. Welcome to my channel.
Howdy. So let's put this in here. That will give us space to grab that ring. Come back. I hate that the jewelry bags are so limited. It's kind of a pain in the rump roast. If I were playing privately, I would be going around, changing things back and forth to put the same ones, the same of each item inside the jewelry bag. But I am not alone. Let's go down to the next floor, make sure we cleaned out all the containers, though. As I kind of think we did not. Oh! Hopla! That's what I'm saying is, although the Baldur's Gate 3 graphics are better than this, they're not better than this. Because at least I couldn't with my eyes. But then again, my eyes, this eye sees close up, this one sees far away. There's more than a diopter difference between my eyes. I couldn't always tell where my people could or could not go. I still couldn't discern it. At the end of the day, unless you're playing in virtual reality, it's going to be hard to create a game. Unless you've created the game in virtual reality, it's going to be hard to create a game where the players can really see the objects, the 3D aspect of the objects. So we can perceive in 3D, but we tend to think in 2D. Well, we do think in 2D. Okay, so now let's... Oh, one of the things that's going to start happening to us now that we have all this cash on us. We're not that far away from the money we need to hiring this guild of people who offered to help us find Imoen, which we don't want. We want to find Irenicus. We don't give a crap about that snot-nosed Naviga Kleina. Ugh. But we would like to know what that guy found out about us and get some power here. All part and parcel playing an evil party here. Okay, so I feel like I've sunk. I have one of those hydraulic chairs that just sinks by itself periodically. And 98% of the time I am correct in that feeling that I have sunk in my chair here somehow. So we're going to start being molested by people if we don't spend our money, is what it comes down to. He had some nice items. And it's right at that moment that you cannot remember where the other merchants that you that you encountered were at. We could go and solve the slave problem now, by the way. But the problem that we have to be careful of is the following. We're disliked, reputation of 8, perfect. If our reputation hits, I think it's 12 or above, our evil characters will want to start leaving our party. So we don't want to spend too much time helping people, but it's really hard to get experience points too, if you don't. What I do in Baldur's Gate 1 is when people go, oh, hit me, save me. I note that as information for somewhere where I can go. For instance, there's this one chick, her house is infested with spiders. I go and clear out the spiders, and then I clear out her chests, and I walk away. Or the ogre that has the belt fetish. These are in the very beginning of the game. Go and kill the ogre and keep the belts. As a matter of fact, the belt of masculinity, femininity, I put on Khalid. It was quite amusing to watch he and his wife both walking around with, jugs on them. So, that's what it means to play an evil party. They came in on the other side. That's cool. There are a couple merchants. There's more than just the Adventurer's Mart here, by the way. But not very many of them have great items. So playing an evil party is hard because there's going to be quests that you know exist, but that you're not going to accept. Or they're not going to want you because you're going to demand to know what your reward is. Or even to get a reward. Ah, good business to you, my lord. My name is Quataris. Might you be interested in some artwork, a painting, to add style to your abode? Okay, we don't really have any choice here. He was just put to fill in the world and make it feel more alive. Well, let's go back down here and see what he had. Now that we have some coin. We'll just keep fighting about who's going to go in first, and then none of us are going to get in. Who are you? Who are you? I be fresh from the sailing ship I am. Recently come from Moonshays. Choppy sea that it is. Brown?
2 viewers, +1, alarm clock 1H1M56S.
Brown, you've never been on an actual ship once in your entire life. You're gonna keep opening your mouth, ain't you? Oh, well, it's his tale to tell, I suppose. Let's go back here. His tale to tell. Blech. Holy cow. What's going on back here? I always thought this place was bigger. Now, hey, away with you, vagrant. Can you not see that I'm trying to decide on a purchase of the utmost magnitude? Yeah, okay.
Greetings, good customer. A pearl to you.
Greetings, adventurer. I'm Daedry. I am a member of Aurora's Magic Emporium. I have that little teeny book right back there on the bookshelf. And have access to her considerable collection of magical treasures. Would you be interested? Yes, I would. Please. Ooh. Shit's so expensive that I can't afford it. Bummer, dude. Of course, I could sell a few things, and then I would be able to afford it. Improves casting speed, that I need. Sets base armor class to 5, magic resistance. Yeah, baby. So let's sell some things. Always sounds easier than it is. Why is your inventory always full? Perpetually. Okay. We want to sell those two. Those are not going to be of a great deal of use to us, if we're honest about it. Just see what we can get sold here. Whose inventory is not too full. Okay. Interesting. Chasing down my bag here. Let's see if we can't get this opened up. And what can we safely be rid of? definitely hers. Okay, so 2 different stacks of light crossbows. Always interesting. Wow, a lot of studded armor. Okay, I hate to dump this with her. Is he over? He is overweight here. Let's go down here and dump this on him. Some of them can't move. I don't really care. The pathfinding in this game is still not that terrific. Never will be. That's okay. There are worse things in life.
Ribald Bardaman at your service.
OT. So 7 each is not too bad, given how many of them we have. He's got some items we'd like to... She's got some items we'd like to buy. That is to say. We can offload some of this junk too. Okay. She always has way too much stuff here. Potion of fire breathing. One of those two has the other one, I thought. Okay, those can be sold. She's still got a few things we haven't identified. That's why I don't mind paying for these. Short sword +2, short sword not identified. Oh, short sword of backstabbing. That sounds quite lovely, actually. Oh, bugger me, that's true. What is his actual proficiency as a dagger? Bugger me. In the first one, you didn't really. You had sword weapons, you had spiked weapons, you had blunt weapons, and you didn't have the ability. We were thrilled when we got this game, and we had the ability to do 2-weapon wielding specialty, 2-handed weapon specialty, single weapon specialty, and single weapon plus shield specialty. Was just thrilled. Actually, yeah, these are a bunch of low-level spells. Scrolls, that is to say. Get rid of those. This is the difficulty I'm having with him, is I would like to get rid of some of the gems and such. We're going to pick our stuff back up. Ah, that's the one he has. That's what I was thinking of. Let's put these in here for the moment. We'll pick our stuff back up. I'm saying that to myself mostly to remind myself to pick my stuff back up. So these are all cheap. Silver especially. The price of silver in this game is prophetic. Truly. Or prosthetic. Something like that. Oh, let's put this in here. That's not a cheap bauble. These definitely are. I think that one might not be too expensive, but let's see. You're in the wrong one. Belongs over here. Something I have never liked. Okay, we need this one or that one. We don't have the red one. Let's take that one. Just going to offload some of this stuff that's not worth as much. I know it seems insane that the this is just in the wrong bag, that the gold is not worth much, but there it is. Okay. Just go ahead and make some money off this stuff. Oh yes, I forgot about all this. Some of this is worth some real money. Give him your jewelry bag. This is worth some real money. Give him the gym bag. Not the gym bag, but the gem bag. They sound suspiciously similar, don't they? Okay, give that back to him. He has one of those out. Actually, not sure. Actually, not sure what that thing is worth. Let's put that back. Oh. And yet we have it out there. Well, we'll see what it's worth. What it is or is not worth, we shall see. We shall see. And the gold. If we want to try to keep the same kinds of things on the same people, because the value drops when we sell it more than once. As soon as we sell it more than once.
The Adventure Mart's the finest shopping and all in favor. Widest selection, lowest prices, and nary a fancy illustration.
Okay.
Just goods, fair and plain.
I thought those were worth some serious cash. That one is, which I'm surprised. Pleasantly. See, the gold is not worth that much compared to the value of the other things that we're selling. The emerald is outrageously expensive. Why did I have an emerald there? The flame dance rings is okay. Obsidian is never really a great thing. Okay. How much do we have now? 1,600. So those are the pricey. Like I said, this might not be worth as much as what I think it is. This might also not be worth as much as what I think it is. The rogue stone is. Okay, these are things that we may or may not use in the course of our meanderings. This is maintenance, folks. This is just something that needs to be done. He's got stuff to sell there. Let's go down here, see what else he has to sell. This will allow us to sell some nice price tag items here. Those are worth almost nothing. Let's get rid of them. Well, bugger me. Looks like I'm going to have to give him this bag anyhow, because we've got some gems and stuff in there that I forgot to consider. And that LOL gem, long before the saying came up with LOL. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's go in, take a look.
What can you do to make your dreams come true today?
That's a very high order offer there. Okay, those other two are worth every bit as much as I thought they were. Is that a quarterstaff? We need to drop that on the ground. That is completely and utterly worthless. See, once you get buckle down and start selling some of your inventory, it's amazing how much you have.
Welcome to my channel.
Hi, welcome. So I think she has nothing in particular. We could sell the +1 spear. I doubt we're going to have anyone who's going to use that. OT. See, and all of a sudden we have almost 20,000. Let's put these back. These are high ticket items. And let's come back up here and talk to her. She had something that we would like to have. Okay, yes, please. Let's see what you have that I want. It was this, the robe of Vecna. What? Oh, no, I don't have enough money for that. That was one of the things that I wanted. Bugger me. But, what's this? Protection from evil. Well, that was funny. The Mercy Killer ring. Nah. Do you think we can sell some more stuff? Maybe we have something that's worth something. We can sell it to her. We have some high price ticket items in here we haven't touched yet. And we have some low price ones. I don't want to sell the one of backstabbing. I don't know. I'm just allergic to it. I don't want to sell it. A Sword of Chaos we don't really need. Sounds insane, doesn't it? Sounds completely mental. Ugh. Silver necklace isn't going to bring us much anyhow. See what the studded armor +1 is worth. There's things I'm willing to sell and things I'm not willing to sell. I'm willing to sell that. How much will she give me for those acorns? Probably nothing. Let's find out. I didn't like those dryads. I see no point in doing their quest. no one's ever going to use the halberd. No one's going to use the longsword. No one's going to use the martial staff. Come to that. There's some big ticket items there.
Anything you need, I can likely provide, I assure you.
I'm not sure these people know what they're saying. Ugh, they won't buy the acorns from us. I had high hopes for a good price. We're almost there. We're almost there. We might can sell some of the, we might can sell some of the jewelry that we're keeping, that we're hoarding away. We have 3 jade rings in the wrong bag even. An angel skin ring in the wrong bag. Let's take a look at those two. I know we're going to get more garnets later, and they're going to be worth less than what they are now.
This is the land of merchants, good friend. A veritable paradise for those with coin.
Okay, so the jade rings are not the high-priced item that one thinks they would be. I did not take any of these out. So we want to get our items here. That robe is something I would really, really like. That's 13 slots. Don't know if he has that much space. That's what I thought. They have 16 slots all told, by the way. When you start calculating these while you're putting items over onto your person. And I don't know, they have different codes, different item codes, and I don't know why, how come them to lay on different item codes for the same item. I am unsure what their thought processes were there. What were you thinking? You know, that kind of thing.
Peddlers, artisans, or hellspawn, I care nay a blot. All that matters is the deal. Dryball's here to make one with you.
I don't know, some of the lines are just unforgettable, really. It's one of the reasons that this has just stayed in my heart. Part of it is because back then we were not inundated with the amount of games that we have nowadays. I kind of feel sorry for people. Because you have so many games that even just gaming, people can get bored with themselves while they're gaming, and it's kind of sad. Okay, so we're just barely there, and I think we're going to need a couple hundred more. This one, anyhow, we're never going to use. I can tell you that right now. Some of these area effect spells are just they're so poorly done with regards to the radius is ungodly, and you have no way of being able to judge. Well, I mean, you can judge it after a while.
8 HBDES. Welcome to my channel.
Hetty, once you've killed enough of the people in your own party, you kind of get where you can set those area of effect spells off a wee bit. So now let's see how much our robe costs. This is going to be great because then we're going to walk out of here without any cash and they'll leave us alone for a while. We can go do some more stuff. There it is. Of course, we want our main mage to have that. We'll look over here. What does Edwin have? Just an adventurer's robe. Polymorph. Save versus death seems to me. And I've seen her get backstabbed and assassinated, but it's not, when they're talking about save versus death, they're talking about the Finger of Death spell. Zum Beispiel. And, why does he look like a circus clown?
All Huron. Welcome to my channel.
Eddie, welcome. So he does. He looks like a circus clown. I'm ashamed to be associating with him. That actually doesn't look half bad. We'll leave it like that. Okay, so would you like to buy?
A pearl to you.
I have a robe for you to buy from me. And we walk out of here with next to nothing to our name, but with a great item on our chick here. Okay, that is one of the top-notch. Better items than that, yeah. A robe of the Archmage, good robe of a robe of the Archmage, evil robe of the Archmage, neutral. So now they're going to leave us alone for a little while. We're going to go do Natalia's quest, okay? We're right by this district exit. Let's take that. That's a great thing also, guys, to remember when you're playing these games. Open that map, find where it is you want to go. You have to click the escape because clicking the M again, pressing the M again, I mean, doesn't make the map go away. But as I've said and I've shown, I can mark my map myself. All I have to do is I right click somewhere, let's say right here, and say there's an idiot there. We'll mark it this color, and voila. I have my own map markings. There's that feller who escaped the zoo. Like I said, remember, we are playing a party of evil characters, okay? And we do have to be careful how much goody two-shoe crap we do. So, his spell might end up being interrupted. If I cast a fireball spell here, I have to cast it approximately here. And then I might still hit some of my people. Let's see. Let's try moving it a bit over here. Excellent. So that really freaked them out. They apparently were not expecting to deal with so many spellcasters, which is cool with me. Okay, so you... I could have wished that you were a little bit further away. Where are you? Okay, I just feel like I'm completely blind here. Or blonde, I don't know which. Go bother someone else. I like Edwin, as I've said.
Yes, it is. I shall follow your strength.
I really don't want her right in the middle of all this stuff. I've got the AI turned off because I'll tell my character to do something and then it just does whatever it feels like. Which is incredibly annoying. You will do nothing but die. So that fireball worked out a lot better than some of the others we've tried. Horda. Okay, we've seen the silver isn't really worth that much. Pathetically enough. Ooh, +1 arrows, yes. What enemy? Ah, let's go kill it. There, problem solved. Keep telling people I'm a problem solver and a troublemaker. But, you know, hey. Wah! Who's got my bag? The bag dwarf bugger me. Okay, not really. I just say that it's a habit. Like I said to people when I first started today, if this is for mature audiences, if you can't handle shit, fuck, hell, damn, or you can't handle brutal, gruesome descriptions, this probably isn't the stream for you. I have another stream starting in 2.5 hours. It's Sims 4, and that will definitely be the same stream for you. That is, I do not use bad language. It is very PG, beziehungsweise G-rated. Oh, Quatsch. I will das nicht haben. OT. And then she should be able to identify those without a spell. As I thought. Whoa. She can identify that without a spell now, too. Cool. Oh, yes, and we don't want that. That is just ridiculous. So let's open the bag and stow some of our stuff here. I know you miss a lot of features in these old games when you play them. I get that. There are features that I miss as well. However, there are features that they have in here that they don't have in other games. And that sounds insane. But I showed you how to use your custom markings on the map. You don't have that in all the modern games. It's something I really like. So we're going to go here. Then we're going to sleep when we get there because we're going to be really exhausted. Then we're going to start. Before we sleep, we need to adjust our spells. We want lots of fire and acid. Okay, because we're going to be dealing with trolls when we get there. And we did already ask her that. That's not player knowledge. That is also character knowledge. Yeah, no doubt that your spell was interrupted.
Have you not yet? Yes, I see.
Destiny awaits.
With big, sharp, pointy teeth.
I shall not allow it.
Shut up and take your potion. You guys come help her. She's got 2 of them on her. And I shouldn't have to pull out any stops for this battle. Come on, folks.
Yes, master. What should I fetch now? I could use some help here.
Of course.
What do you... For time we got to be
Yes, one day. One day.
Bugger me. They were really after him, weren't they?
My hand.
Shar's gonna heal your butt when I'm done with you, wench. I like this game because you can actually check to use the rest of your healing spells before you sleep. In the first one, you can't do that, and you really do notice the difference then. Well, let me tell you. This is why, by the way, I don't want to... I don't want to change my spells yet until we get to where we're going. Because I won't have those spells available anymore, the ones that I actually have at the moment. and I might need them. As you see, we're getting a lot of, yeah, I know, habit. I am one of those people who saves frequently because I get my butt kicked. I get my butt kicked all the time. Get my butt kicked. Okay. So, there we go. I had really hoped today that some of the people who watched the past broadcasts would turn up, but it might just not be a good time slot for them. Okay. I need fire and acid. This is not going to be helpful. Not by and large, at least. This is going to be immensely helpful. I need to get another acid arrow on here. And I would hate to give up my reflected image. I'm going to, though. This is one of my favorite spells. By the way, the chromatic orb. So let's go over and see him. He hadn't got any fire or acid in the first level. He's got a ton of available spells, which I'm not sure how come him to have so many. His intelligence is 19. My intelligence is 9. I mean, his intelligence is 18, mine is 18. So it's like, what does he own? Maybe that is something that's helping him channel more spells. I don't know. But he does have a buttload of spells. What's this? That's Chill Touch. We don't need that. We don't need this. It's time to get brutally practical about... So I'll leave him with that fireball in case we do get the chance. Okay. What is this? Polymorph self? I haven't tried that yet with him. That would be cool. Turn spell. What's this one? Yeah, okay. This is the lesser earth elemental. Lesser fire elemental. Which could be fun. That could be fun. And this is a shadow door, as opposed to the dimension door. By means of this spell, the wizard creates the illusion of a door. The illusion also permits the wizard to appear to step through this door and disappear. In reality, he has darted aside and can flee. Totally invisible as per... Oh, we need to use that then, don't we? Bugger me. Some of you are sitting there thinking to yourself while I'm doing all this, why doesn't she use that spell? Wow. Of course, I was letting him learn all the spells we had in the beginning. Which is why she has so fewer spells. Minor spell turning as opposed to spell immunity. Okay. Which is fine because we'll find more of those scrolls and then she'll get to learn them. So that's alright. It's alright. What we need to do is find somewhere here is a safe space. Oh, bugger me. We're on the complete other side of the map. If memory serves, the safe space is up here. This would be walking straight in the front doors to be greeted by a slaughter. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I'm not in the mood to be slaughtered today. I do want to double check, however. Okay, we haven't put that back up yet. We have been playing on insane mode. The exception was the battle to try to kill Mavar. It was just stupidly hard. And like I said, I know I'm not the best gamer in the world, not by a long shot. I get that I'm an old woman. Maybe my reflexes definitely aren't what they used to be. I used to have really cool reflexes back when I was in the military, but I'm also a veteran gamer of this game. So it was amazing how difficult that particular encounter was. I mean, stupidly difficult. But we live to tell about it, and that's all that matters. That's what the whole thing's about.
There you are. I've been waiting positively
Enough stalling. I need to know who we are fighting. Oh, I thought she already told us. I need to know it now. Yes. I should have told you previously, but the others refused to help when they found out. We are beset by trolls, a vast number of them. Worse yet, there are some kind of snake creatures with them. UNT, probably. I had never seen the likes of them before, but I've been sheltered most of my life. The main assault began just a few nights ago. I think they were driven from the north by the elves, or perhaps the new settlements south of Tethir. They're nasty, right? I know. Trolls can only be permanently killed by fire or acid. That's the thing in this game. That's why I said lots of fire and acid. You can bring them down where they're on the floor, but they will not die until you finish them off with fire or acid. So, but those snake thingies look even meaner. Why would they come here? Because you have lots of food? Whatever the reason, they are here. I am sorry, but I don't know numbers or tactics. I only know that we must get rid of them. We must rescue my family. That is all. We need more information. If we march through the front gate, front gate, it'll be a slaughter. Well, I've been thinking, and I'm pretty sure they would have left someone alive. Why? Daleson, he would be tending the stable. You should try to reach him. You don't have to go through the front lines. Approach north of the palisade. Approach north of the palisade. There is a secret door that allows entry along the base of the keep wall. I use it occasionally to sneak out while my parents aren't looking. They don't much like me interacting with the local peasants, but I can do so much for them. So you can go on your own, but I am still willing to join. I know the keep well, and I can take to a shadow as quick as nobles to wine. I studied a bit of magery too. I've practiced. I'm going to be someone that gives to the poor and takes from the rich. I am. We've got lots to spare. It's fun too. Is it just me, or is she like the most naive POS that you've ever met in your life? Okay. Now I know a lot of you are out there thinking, yes, but she means well. Well, she's going to get herself killed, and then, we'll all be relieved. Okay, not a chance in all the hells. Well, fine, I'll just sit here and twiddle my toes while you go and get yourself killed. Look, bitch, if you thought I was going to get myself killed, why'd you hire me? Snot-nosed little brat. Let's talk to somebody who has some sense. Not just because he's a man, he's actually a fighter. Aye now, so you're the man whom Mistress Nalia has brought to help us. Who, not whom. Well, you've got your work cut out for you, sure enough. Okay. And just who might you be? Well, the captain of the garrison commander. Okay. Until the trolls drove us out, those you see here are all that have survived. Mistress Nalia may be all the family has left. I tried to find Lord Darnus and his sister, but I could not. Nalia, yeah, you already said she might be the last. Quit repeating yourself. He seems to be in shock. I'm not sure if he's going to be helpful. Who cares? Okay, fine, I'll bite. Then the land will fall to the family Ronal, despite her objections. She is betrothed to one of them, and they will use that to lay claim. So I've no wish to work for them, however. They be a family of distinctly cruel bent. I could not take it after serving an honorable man for so many years. Okay, how do I gain access? She told me of the secret entrance. Yeah, I was only half listening. Okay? To the north of the palisade, here, hidden in the wall of the keep, behind some bushes. He's much more precise. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to blow this popsicle stand. Yes, UNT. See, he says the more trolls in UNT you will find. So he's acquainted with them. If we go to the bridge and open the drawbridge, they can come in. That's pretty obvious. I just like the idea of sitting out here while someone else says, why don't you go in that secret door? What's wrong with you? Man up. Just be sure you... Yes, I know. Thank you. Oh. And there it is. And we will rest when we get inside then. Actually, you know what? I wanted to rest while we were outside. Well, it seems to be... Ah, thank you. I wanted to rest there with them so that someone's watching over us. Actually, in the hopes of not being set upon in our sleep. Like I said, this is an evil party. If you want a nice sort of thing, I have a stream going on in a little bit less, almost 2 hours. Be Sims 4, and I am a lot sweeter. Oh, I see in the first one you had to go into the character record, and there was a little sleep button over here. Y'all see that I have been playing Baldur's Gate 1 today. Okay. Okay, that's better. We've got 2 mages instead of 1. 1 dedicated mage and 1 mage thief. Yep, 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 yep. Well.
Consider it done.
Just ask. If that's what you want.
What do you require?
Okay. Don't know how many of you have played this game previously. I had someone write in my comments in the YouTube channel that they're replaying this in anticipation of the release of Baldur's Gate 3. Like I said, I bought it and I got my money back for it. I was really...
Yes?
Ugh, gosh. I was not... I was neither thrilled nor was I impressed. No, yeah, happens. That not Mavar's key? We don't need that anymore then. She is the one using a sling. Okay. And I am quiet periodically today, aren't I? Which is unusual for me, actually. He should take his potions of invisibility back. Now, here's the other thing. When we get to going with those trolls, he's going to want some more fire arrows. Because we only have what we have. Oh. We already identified that, didn't we? So I need to stop being surprised by it. Seriously? You're still shocked by that? I can't help myself. Okay, so. OT. That button doesn't do what I think it does.
I await your word.
Go into this game and press the W.
What is my task?
You press W, you get the wizard spells. It's too much playing in other games. I very frequently, oh, that doesn't just look suspicious, does it?
Shimo is willing.
If not always able. I would so put a trap right there. She's actually a better thief than he is, which is interesting because she's a half-breed thief, so multi
On my honor.
class character she is. I would have put a trap there. I really would have. But then again, it's so obvious. Who's this? Yeah, I wasn't really interested in the peasant anyhow. Can we like get into the room so we can fight? You guys being just playing with yourselves in the doorway. Edwin, what is your problem? You definitely need arrangement. Why are you up front? Who's this? You know this. Heal her. Wipe yourself off, babe. And you.
Bother someone else.
I would, but there's no one I love to bother more than you.
This should be fun.
Bugger me. It's premature.
Yes.
I need to wait till I see him laying on the floor.
Okay, I'm busy.
Then
Just ask.
he's laying on the floor, so you could probably do this too.
A skull breaker.
Why didn't she cast the spell? Okay.
My time. Consider it done.
So that's the deal in this game. What all you have to do. To actually wait till they're on the floor, then you can cast your spell.
Poor fools to do this for us. This is no place for a man of my stature.
Oh, suck it up, Edwina. Edwin. What am I thinking of? We're in the peasants' quarters. They're unlikely to have trapped anything, but one never knows. How interesting. Ah, okay. Maybe she'll know what it is. Nope. She looks it over, shrugs, hands it back. That'll be for some cash. And this goes to the thief. Try to keep ourselves organized so that in the heat of battle, or actually just afterward, we will be able to pick up more stuff. Why would we be doing it in the heat of battle? What? That makes no sense. And let's see what we got going on here. It's a blindness spell, if memory serves. Excellent. Very good, very good. This also goes to the thief. She just still has way too much junk here, doesn't she? I think we're going to end up actually changing those out. Ooh. You're becoming also ladened. Also with nonsense. Okay, so when we get into these big battles where we're killing these trolls, they're laying on the floor, that's a good time to put his fire weapon, his fire arrows on him.
On my honor.
But if we do it ahead of time,
I will do my best.
then it's going to become problematic because we will waste the arrows that we have. And I do mean waste them.
I have nothing to wish.
What, and who you be you then? Come round the back way, did ye? I suppose you must have. Nothing but trolls and snakes the front way. What are you doing here then? Fear not, I have come to rescue you. No, that's not us. I've come to get you fool peasants out before you get killed. That sounds about right. I'm here to rout those trolls and snakes. I'll teach them to pillage poor commoners. Nope. Perhaps I'll take this place for myself. Right out from under those trolls and snakes. Hey, that sounds pretty good. And who told you what was going on here?
My channel.
Hi. These cool bot thingies it tells me every time somebody comes in. So, welcome. Let's see. I'm just more interested in combat and reward. Oh, and who told you what's going on here? The Ronals are hungry for this place, but they don't speak to your kind. Miss Nalia probably sent you, and you've double crossed her. And what if I have? What are you gonna do about it? Well, I ain't no threat to the likes of you. If you're here to loot the place, can I ask that you at least kill enough of these trolls so that the rest of us can get away? Any people left probably just want to leave and won't get in your way. Them nobles won't fight you neither. Nalia might if she were here, but you'd never really know. You never really know with her. She hadn't got that great of a reputation. How many trolls are in this place, and if they have a leader? Maybe 30? Wah. Not all in the same room, thankfully. There was a big troll that seemed to be in charge. I've kept out of sight, but I also heard him bossing something called UNT. I don't know how many of those there are. Okay, and how many of your fellers have survived so far? I'm not interested. What were you saying about, nope, all right then, I'm off to do my dirty work, try to keep out of harm's way. Oh, this would be much more fun, wouldn't it? That's all I need from you. How about you start running and we see how far you get? That'd be pretty chaotic evil. And I'm actually lawful evil, so... Oh, it's hard. He's lawful evil. Everyone else, it's a mixed bag. He's neutral. Neutral evil, chaotic evil, neutral evil, I think. What the hell? Whoa! Do you see that? My reputation dropped by 4. I am despised. I will get killed by the guards if I go back like this. This is the bad thing about this game. This is your goal, is to have, just like, you just want to do your own thing, right? Screw the rest of them. And you can't have a reputation under, I think 7 is the rock bottom that you can have a reputation in here and not get hunted down by the guards. So now we're going to have to lick some boots and do some goody two-shoes shit. I guess we could go to the Windspear Hills and see if we can turn in the Dryad. Whatchamahoozits. Oh, bugger me. Oh, no.
I had not thought this group capable of pleasing me, but I am impressed.
Yeah, that's the way it goes. Oh, good, some acid arrows. Yes, in case we didn't bring our own. That's very handy. And there is a really, really wicked flail to be constructed together in this keep. Well, you're not going to know what that is, but she might. I rest my case. Same thing with this. These are all just +1 bolts. Not going to be very useful in the fight, the upcoming fight. Oh, and I saved it.
I'm sure these setbacks are temporary.
So this is the thing. If I absolutely have to, I can go into the Shadow Keeper.
I find this a most satisfactory arrangement.
If I have to, I can go into the Shadow Keeper and change the reputation of the party just to the point where we're not going to get hunted down by the guards. I'm sorry, but this is the point of playing an evil party, is to have fun with it. And, yeah. But I always have to stop and ask myself, like I said, he's lawful evil, which means if he gives his word, but he didn't really give his word to let that guy live. And besides that, you know, he might not have been the one hunting him down anyhow, so. Yes, I know it's specious, but, you know, that's what we do, isn't it? Are these bolts? Yes. Ooh, nice. And he has these, which I can easily identify. These can go into here. And a head and a hair. And a head and a hair. Back to you. Okay. Oh, excuse me. So, now what we'll find is that this door cannot be opened, but we found a secret door. Right? If memory serves. The stairs to the tower have collapsed. You will have to find another route up. Oh. Holy cow. A forge. I, as a player, know this. My characters, on the other hand.
What do you require? Yes.
Yes. What would you like?
I want you to make sure it's not trapped. What do we find? Potion of Fortitude. We just sold the other one. Neither of them can use it. In order for your character to be able to use the Find Familiar spell, it has to be the protagonist. I created the Priest of Talos as the protagonist and her as a secondary character. Just FYI, for those of you who did not know that. Yes. Maybe all of you do.
Very well.
Maybe I'm preaching to the choir over here. Huh? That could be. So, you are the more adept of the two thieves. Flailhead, cold, and a ring. He can use a flail, my priest. If you do make a priest for this game, make sure that you make it where they can use a flail. This hidden forge seems to work by the mind's will alone. Its magic is such that it will fix the flail of ages merely by your wishing it to do so. The forge has a handle with several chains attached. You shall have to find the heads of the flail and bring them to this forge. You place part of the flail on the forge and the work begins. The hammer begins to pound its invisible forces, bring up its, sorry, my eyes are skipping here. Okay, you place the part on the hammer begins to pound as invisible forces bring up a chain to attach to the magical ball. A short time later, the flail is ready. This is the beginning of the Flail of Ages. The first head is the cold head. The second two heads will be fire and acid, by the by.
What is my task done?
We have to find them hidden throughout the keep. This will be a worthy item. I believe that this bag of holding... Okay, it did not come with the Flail of Ages. There is one that you can pick. It comes with the Flail of Ages already, and I don't find that to be that much fun. So what items do we have here? 1d4 plus 4 and 2d4 plus 3. Ooh, what a choice. Let's take this one off then and give him the flail. 1d6 plus 2 plus 1 cold damage. As we find the further heads, that will become more and more useful. So now let's come back over here. Let's get started clearing this place out. And we can actually take over the keep later, by the way, in Nalia's name. Or we can be really cruel about it and let her marry this Lord Fuckface, what his name is.
On my honor.
Which seems like the better choice for a lawful evil character if we think about it. She is technically, legally betrothed to this man, so he does have the right to take over this keep.
As you ask.
So it's not only cruel toward her. I know. I just love playing an evil party periodically. I played the heroes so much when I was young, you know, that you just kind of go, wah. Have you any sense? The sense that God gave a goose? Well, why are you over there? Okay, so this is our chance. Stop. This is our chance. He's on the floor. That's all it takes.
What do you require?
Yes, it is. Okay, so that's what it actually takes. You got to beat him down
It shall be.
and then kill him with the fire or acid. Either one. That's where the flail of ages comes in really handy. Not sure I've seen this room empty before. Kind of freaky. Ooh.
What should I fetch now?
I like the guy's voice who did Edwin. Yes, I was thinking as an experienced thief, if anyone could tell what that is. Why is he wearing, he's using a regular dagger? Oh my gosh, I'm so ashamed of myself. That's cruelty in itself. Cruel and unusual punishment.
Consider it done.
Stop with the graphic glitch. Crazy thing. So, let's see what we got up here. Ah, yes. The kitchen. Dart of Stunning. I don't think it's because it's stunningly beautiful. A simple wood range with a cauldron. This could be used to cook something if you had reason to do so. Fair enough. Help me, please. I wasn't planning on helping you, but I am going to help myself and not get killed.
They are over. Yes, a waste of my talents.
Waste of your talents would be for you to die right here.
On my honor.
This should be fun.
What is it now?
You do the honors. There we go. Ustan zadost. Okay. Damn peasants never have anything good on them. Before we go up to the next level, let's make sure we check this back area here. Ooh, tea. Let's quiet on the western front here. An ice troll. Same requirements, presumably? Okay, Edwin is not going to be able to do this because He's stuck in the doorway. And problem solved. See, I'm a problem solver.
What is my task?
Your task is to keep the wizard alive. So,
Whatever you want.
like a wily little peasant here. Or is this the guard's quarters? Could be
Could we
too.
not have hired some poor fool to do this for us? This is no place for a man of my stature.
I can but agree. Some nice spells though. So make sure he has them. He probably already does. However, it doesn't hurt to double check. Pretty sure she has that one too. Okay. Now we are going to fail to memorize some of our, or to learn some of the spells. This isn't memorizing, this is learning them. We learn them and every day we can memorize them. That's the way that works. So, as much for my dementia laden brain. Ooh, a star sapphire. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. So, I think, yep, that's got the bottom floor. See, if we wanted to, we could right click here and put Flail of Ages. And actually, technically, if we did this in good English, proper English, Flail of Ages Forge. Look at this beautiful color here. See? Voila. By the way, we were in the Loire Valley, July of 2022 at Chateau de Blois. Somebody walked up behind us talking about the castle, not about us, and went, "Ooh la la." I just started laughing because I didn't know that was still a thing in France. Ooh la la. I don't guess I've heard that over there since the year 2003. So it was kind of funny.
Of course.
I'm paranoid because you have to wait for a certain amount of time for the traps to show up. Okay, so there's nothing more of interest there. A bunch of junk. And that's a bunch of junk. Blech. Always remember to save, and your task is to heal the dwarf before we go into the next battle. You're still down a little bit. She might could heal this gal. Okay.
On my honor.
See, you'll notice here you look up here, the colors that you have assigned them. Okay, when we go in here, their main color is what gets shown. That's why usually I tend to do this kind of a thing, so that their main color is reasonably distinctive. We have only this. She's got blue, she's got purple. I don't think anyone actually has green, and now he looks like a freaking circus clown again. Purple, blue. There. That way we have distinctive colors for their names when they say something.
I will do my best.
Blood and glory! Now ye die! A skull breaker!
Again, this is on insane mode. The difference being
I'm busy, okay?
they do a tremendous amount of damage. Hit them while they're down, right?
Yes.
You require my counsel, yes?
Okay, so this one needs some sort of a key or something.
Very well.
We can come down here. I guess we can go down here and see if we can circumvent it somehow. Oh, I thought the troll would come to us. Apparently it's not going to. It's really just not going to, is it? I guess it will. Oh well. Oh, bloody hell. Now we're all gestaut here. Oh, Quatsch. Yes, it is, actually.
What is my task?
Fear is of those of no confidence.
But the hugest thing is they gotta hit you first.
Blood and glory! Now ye die!
On my honor.
Oh, something killed it.
What do you require?
Something killed it before my gal could get to it.
Yes.
Okay. So, go down here.
I'm waiting whatever you desire.
The room feels like it's not as it seems, but I could be mistaken. As I've said, it's been a little while since I've played this. Do you know what the better thing would be? To take this and use it on the ring. Earth control. Oh yeah, baby. Let's give it to the thief. The other thief, that is to say. Potion of genius. Nope, mind focusing. Close enough. Get this to him, this to him. A damn fine gem. Okay.
What is my task?
And this is going to get nasty over here.
As you ask.
I can remember having reloaded this battle a couple of times. Let's try not to get caught with our pants down. I usually come in the other side. I'm used to coming in this side, by the way, and just getting my butt wiped. Okay, chassis. Okay, so.
What should I fetch now?
On my honor.
Ah,
What
clutch.
do you require?
So there's one troll down. There's a UNT in here too. I know. I remember. That's a big ugly troll. Where's the UNT? There it is. Oh, it's a mage even. That's why.
Yes. Nothing to it.
Yes. What is my task?
Stay alive.
On my honor.
See what your guts be looking like.
To your horror, the troll's corpse heaves, and with a violent splash, two smaller trolls emerge from the body. This was what made this so challenging last time.
If memory serves, I can dance on the head of a pin as well.
Sure, guides might now not.
That's what you say, but
Use some help here, fools.
I see that, but I can't get to you because this idiot is in the way,
Victory shall be ours.
and there's no way for me to circumvent her, and I have no control over anyone but her. Take a look at our options here. Okay, that one's laying on the ground, so none of this is very helpful.
A solid hit.
Oh, screw me.
Yes, it is.
There is absolutely nothing that she can do. She can't do anything with this one in her way.
This should be fun.
This is why I had so many problems with this last time.
A skull breaker.
I've lost control of the bulk of my party. Okay, at least I've got a mage back now. But I can't get through. And always see why I had to reload that several times. Probably have to turn it off of insane mode since I used to die without it on insane mode. Like I said, this is I don't know why it is that game designers do this. Some battles are stupidly easy and others are just stupidly hard. And it schwenkt hin und her. It just swings back and forth. And that can get quite annoying as a player, you know. But then again, it's not that you want, I don't know, I have some games. I think the Pillars of Eternity, a lot of the battles we play, our characters barely come out of it. And it's not that they're like unscathed either. They just barely come out of it, you know. So now we've got this here again. Let's see what we can do with this. And I'm afraid this is going to bounce back on us. I don't know what that spell is that thing has. I guess we're about to find out, aren't we?
My spell disrupted.
You know what? Screw this.
What is my considerate gun?
What is it here? Yes, I
A
see.
solid hit.
Okay, so so there are those. That's a start. Oh, crap, I lost control of him. Okay, let's put spell turning on her. See, I thought that was going to come. These guys, it doesn't matter whether it comes back on them. They don't really care.
Be quick, best be paid well for this. For time we got the business. What do you want, growling? Half killed for less.
Should go kill that frickin' Yuan Ti.
Next swing.
He is not even hitting it. Okay. And there isn't a thing I can do about it. I have no control over any cleric.
The axe be bloody ready. Aye, that be sounding right.
I need him on the ground. Ah, fuck. So, as you see, I mean, that's just kind of hard because you lose control over your characters pretty much immediately. And it's like, what do you want to do? The only thing we can do is maybe we can send one person in where if we lose control of them, it's not going to be that huge of a deal. Let's resort to... Is that tactics or strategy?
I am ready, I think.
That is the one character that is not going to make a huge difference
I can dance on the head of a pin as well.
if she stuns him.
Be quick with it. This be paid well for this.
Intruders, Torgal shall be pleased with the gift of your corpse. I do so regret that I shall have to dirty my hands to obtain it.
What do you need? I am skilled in avoidance. You require my counsel, yes?
Fleet of foot and all that. What is my task?
Lil Allure! For Shah!
Next swing.
Fear me.
Who the hell is this?
Dead. You wouldn't hurt a lady?
You wouldn't happen to know a lady, would you?
Yes, it is.
On my honor. It shall be.
What is it now?
It's probably going to ruin his spell, but we might as well try. Well, that definitely ruins your spell, doesn't it?
Who stuns a ghost?
Yes?
Get me some healers, you bastard. What do you want, groundling?
What is my task?
Okay, there went my mage. I've got no control over her. I've got no control over the thief. This thing is completely uninjured. Okay. So, I'm going to try this one last time. Make sure we set it down. Like I said, this doesn't look like it should be a hard battle, but it is a hard battle. Because of all the stops the enemy can pull out. It's just horrendous. Oh, we've already screw this. Jesus. Okay, I don't want to blaspheme here. That just doesn't need to be. Just a second. Does anyone have a spell we can put on him to help him armor? Is this just for the mage? I guess it is. To Didn't really answer my question, but okay. She can put some spell turning on. And that's what I keep forgetting to do too. Hi, Losha.
What do you need? I am skilled in avoidance. Fleet of foot and all that.
I'm waiting.
That's all she has. She doesn't have any special abilities as... Oh no, he would.
That's my task.
My bad. He has special abilities. Storm Shield. It's not a lot. I was expecting him to have more as the godchild, so to speak. Well, it would help if you would actually, you know, start firing things. That's my bad.
Be quick with it.
This should be fun.
Oh, you're dead.
A solid hit.
If I could control you, I would. Fuck's sake.
A dangerous mistake.
Oh, what?
What do you want, groundling?
Yes, it is.
I don't know if anyone notices that I'm tired of doing this same battle over and over again.
Your worthless lives end here! I'm busy, okay? I'm busy. Yes, I see.
So much to my horror, blah blah blah.
I've nothing else to do but bother me.
What are you shooting is more the question. Shoot some +1 bolts here.
Yes, master. What should I fetch now?
I'm not gonna be able to do anything about him at all.
Yes.
On my honor.
Did I have control over him again?
It shall be.
Me axe be bloody ready.
So now I'm fighting two completely distinct battles here. And he is stuck here in the middle, so to speak. Oh, fuck me.
Some help here.
Yes, I see that. So,
What do you
well,
require?
it's one less person I gotta worry about, isn't it?
Yes.
So far, I still have 2 people alive who can raise dead.
You wouldn't hurt.
This is setting it down to normal level, too.
Honor you shall not see another day.
Just ask.
Okay, so like I said, I know I'm not the best gamer in the world by a long shot, but it really does get to be kind of tedious.
This should be fun.
Gotta wait for it to actually lay on the floor. Oh. Good gad. So, I need you. This is gonna exhaust them. I need you to raise the mage. You. Where's your fucking raise spell at? Where's your raise spell? What happened to your raise spell? Oh. She must have got drained at some point, and I did not fill in her spells again.
Yes.
Shar guides my hand.
And she's doing a piss poor job of it. Just saying.
Bother mother some
So.
one day. One day.
There we go. Okay, now we have all our stuff back. For those of you who get irritated because you feel like I'm not positive enough, go fuck yourselves. That's all I have to say. I get sick and tired of a society that constantly tells me I have to be positive about everything. I get sick and tired of it.
I'm busy.
Where shall I display my skill?
Okay, where'd you die at? It's really annoying too, you know. People who have no problems in life, or don't have enough problems in life, or haven't had enough problems in life long enough, you know. And someone like me who's had nothing but problems in life, it's just been annoying. Well, it's been a couple of low spots, but not too many. But yeah. Okay, so OT, here we go. There we go. But it is annoying to have people tell you to stay positive when, you know, you're doing your best as it is. Okay, so there we go. Woohoo! Ah, shut up, you crazy bitch. We just got 2 people killed. And that was on normal level. Oh, mentions Kinane. I'm deeply ashamed. It's unbelievable. Chocolate.
On my honor.
OT. Oh, there we go. Okay. I require all of you to get over here. That was a hard-fought battle, damn it. Okay, let's set the difficulty level back up. Woo. Supposed to get extra experience points, by the way, for having the difficulty level set up, in case you're wondering how come me to do that. That is actually supposed to be a thing. A keep key. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, what time is it, by the way? Whoop, it's time for us to stop anyhow. After getting our asses wiped across the floor, and I used his head for a mop and his butt for a broom. Isn't that what Hank Williams Jr. says in Attitude Adjustment? That's what just happened to us. Okay, we live to tell about it at the end of the day. Well, most of us did. So, after Edwin, I think we can delete this save. We don't actually need that, but we do have this one. Wow. Okay, so we're in the middle of the Troll Keep, which we knew was not going to be a cakewalk, but it was our best, in my opinion, it was our best option. We could have done the Slaver quest in the town. We can still do it as long as we can get back into the city. Ooh. Just remember that if our reputation gets to be too high, people will start leaving our party. If our reputation gets too low, the guards will be attacking us. So we're trying to walk a fine line here and stay on the lower side of it. Thank you to all y'all who joined me. Thanks to everyone who watches this as a past broadcast. If you like my content, follow me. Even if it's just to sit here and laugh at me when I get frustrated, that's fine. I got no problem with that. Y'all take care and have a good rest of the day or evening. I will be streaming again in, let's say about an hour and a half. It'll be Sims 4. It's tends to be much more positive as long as I don't get bombarded with bugs there as well. It's definitely PG rated, but seems wise a G rated. There's no shit, fuck, hell, damn. There's no gory descriptions and so forth. So I hope to see you then. Y'all take care.